Hey guys, we're up here. Succeed is a new sponsor with USTRC this year. And I was talking to the girls here a little bit ago, and they're like, hey, do you want to talk to a couple of our athletes? I didn't know it was going to be you guys. So talk to me a little bit about them. They're a great partner to us and a great partner with you guys too.
Yeah, Succeed's actually been a part of my program for several years. Just with stress on the road and travel and riding different horses, I mean, it takes a pretty high-powered heel horse to be able to keep up with the head horses and stuff for me. But with all the travel, I mean, it's just something I started several years ago. I had some horses that had big motors and, definitely started noticing ulcers or paying attention more to try to help them with that. And my vet was, that's what she used and kind of got me hooked on it. And so my good horses, I've been very familiar with getting it for quite a bit of time now. And it just seems to be, definitely a routine for me. Because you want them to feel the best they can on the road and to deal with the stress and to be able to kind of compete at the best of their ability. Because, I mean, you can feel a difference whenever they're, when they do have ulcers and they're dealing with that. I mean, they're more anxious in the box. They're more, they're not as smooth in your delivery, the whole 9 yards. I mean, it's just harder for them to be on your team because they're battling this, one extra component.
I actually just got on the team today, but I've bought the product for maybe 4 or 5 years now. And,
oh, really?
Yeah, and my wife.
So you're a proven user.
I'm just a user.
Both of you.
I hadn't got any for free just yet. But it's good stuff. Like, and I can vouch for it and say that we do pay for it, and it's worth having. So, that was my wife's a barrel racer, so she knows all the ins and outs and stuff. And I think, like the racing bred horses like we have that are a little bit hotter, you know what I mean? Like they're bred to run. Head horses and barrel horses now aren't much different like they used to be. It's you dang near need a racehorse under you. And I think like the digestive system and like Thorp said, ulcers and stuff like that, it's important to have it. That stuff's like gold. They give it to us at the finals, 2 big tubs of it. And I was walking around trying to ask everybody if they were going to use theirs or not. I was trying to snag some more for free, and I couldn't. Everybody said they were going to use it too. So,
well, that's pretty dang good. Right?
Yeah, no, I mean it's a proven product that it's not really need a sales pitch or anything. I mean the digestive system is one of the most important things on your horse, and it takes care of it.
I feel like everybody ropes good, so anything you can do, I mean to stand out, you have to do. And I mean that requires, if you have a great horse, he has to be working at his best all the time because you need any advantage. Like you said, there's young talent, there's better horses, and there's new things coming in, more information, more knowledge that makes the competition so much tougher, and it just gradually gets tougher, more competitive. And it takes a high-level horse, and it takes a high-level horse working at his best, from start to the end of the year. I mean, that makes a big difference. It comes crunch time, you're trying to either be season leader or you're trying to get into the finals. You don't need him to give up at the end of the year. You need him feeling his best at the end of the year, just like he started out. So it's actually very crucial in how they work and perform. And then you got the finals at the very end of the year. So, I mean, they got a little break, but not that long. So, I mean, you got to be able to keep them working at their best and do everything you can to help them to give you those chances, because it does matter. I mean, one little mishap or one horse not feeling his best or getting in your way, you may think he cost you, but it may be something costing him to feel that way.
Sure.
So I think you got to take care of him every chance you get.
Yeah. Tua, what do you feel when you give these horses Succeed? Like what is it that you actually feel? I mean, you work with a game of inches every single day, and a game of everything has to fire immediately. What is the difference that you actually, if I was coming to you and say, hey, why should I put my horses on this? What am I going to feel?
Well, like, it doesn't matter nowadays. Everything's so tough. We went to the rodeo last night. They only took 10 teams, and 4th was 4 flat. So, I mean, every little detail matters, from how close you are to the barrier, how your head loop hits, how you turn the steer, if the steer steps 1 step left, right, straight, how your horse finishes 2/10, game over if it don't work. So, like, every little detail matters, just like Thorp said. But to go back to what you were saying, like, we swap hay all the time on the road. You go to a feed store and you grab this, and it's fresh alfalfa out of Arizona, and then the next one's in Washington, and it's been sitting 6 more months or whatever. So, like, taking care of their stomach is a little harder than just always that homegrown, same old hay, all that. So, like, having something that they can rely on, whether it's stress related or digestive related, like, it's just another key component to staying ahead of the game and doing every little detail we can to succeed.
What would you tell guys out there that are maybe not competing at your level, but think that they may not have 2 or 3 horses underneath them? talk to me, is Succeed part of the program, but how important that good feed program is to them to performance?
I think it's everything. I mean, we're getting a rope for so much money now that, if it's funny that they're like, well, how much does it cost? Well, if it's $1 a day, my fees today was $3,500. So why wouldn't you spend $5 more to try to figure out how to get your horse to that next step? Because in the long run, it's that half second it saved you within 4 runs, that was the difference in 160,000 or 20,000, or none. So,
well, not to mention too that as much as they cost now, instead of having 3 mediocre horses, you're better at putting your eggs in the basket and getting one real good horse,
holding their value.
So taking care of them, holding their value, keeping them their very best, maintaining them, making them their best is very crucial to that too.
Well,
you're getting some. There's some investment put into it.
Absolutely.
Because there's opportunities. So that instead of just having three old horses you can rope on, you might get you one nice one. And in order to do that, you better take care of it.
People come to us all the time. We'll sell them a horse for, let's just say, for instance, 30,000, and then they ride him and he doesn't work quite as good and he's a little bit skinnier and they want their 30 back. Well, that's not the same horse I sold you for one, but all you can do to make him at least look the part, or maybe even better. We ride them a little hard sometimes, so it's hard. They always look like athletes, and sometimes you're up 3 times a week instead of 7. They might fill out and even look even better when you're done. And then the resale, just as much as maintaining them, is just as important as anything.
Yeah.
A minute ago, they turned the sound up in the short round, and every horse in the warm-up pen just freaks out for like 5 minutes straight.
Yeah.
And I think just feeling like that all the time, or you're in the short round and you're amped up, making him worse. It's just kind of all ulcer-related, digestive-related, everything. It succeeded. It has its purpose, and I truly think every horse should probably be on it.
Awesome. Well, guys, thank you so much for coming and hanging out. And thank you to Succeed for being one of our proud sponsors here in 2024 of the USTRC.